Good morning, spin enthusiasts. I'm gonna start by smiling so I can have a cover photo that's not me like in the middle of a sentence awkwardly like bleh talking. And then we're gonna go on to today's topic because this is one that I feel like has been a hot button in our circuit, and I kind of want to see what it's like in other circuits. So we have concession stands at our competitions, at our MCCGA competitions, and I am totally down for that. Like the schools, the programs themselves put them on. Usually it's like the band boosters or the winter guard program or some sort of fine arts thing, something to help raise money for the students. Okay, that's great. But in recent years, the circuit has decided to get involved, and I don't know what went on before this. I don't know what was behind this decision to actually get involved and make a stand for it, but the circuit actually has made a policy that you cannot bring outside food into the winter guard competitions, like into the building. So their idea behind this is to encourage everyone to eat from the concession stand. And that's, I like I said, I get it. I get that we're fundraising, and I think that's great. I think that it's a good opportunity for them to make some money, and that's awesome. But here lies the problem. With my team in particular, and I know there's other teams like this, we have a lot of dietary restrictions. We have a lot of students who don't have the money to be spending like $3 on a hot dog. And we have some vegetarians. Some are vegetarians by choice. Some are just like, oh, I just love salad. I actually have a vegetarian or two, I'm not gonna name any names, who are allergic to meat, who will literally have to go like spend the rest of the day in bed near a toilet if they end up accidentally consuming meat. I am personally lactose intolerant. I have another student, at least one, who's lactose intolerant, and maybe 2 or 3. We have several with food allergies, including myself yet again. And I think the fact that I've ended up with some of these conditions myself, and I know how hard it is to try to provide food for someone who's like me, I think that has made me a little bit more aware of it than some of the other teams in our circuit who are like, oh yeah, we'll just go and our students will be required to eat lunch at the concession stand. And we're a little more flexible. Starting last year, because we changed classes, we got a little bit more flexible because we have some time before we perform in order to go out and get lunch somewhere where there are options for everyone. So that hasn't been so bad. But what we used to do is we used to bring our food with us to the competition. And we used to, that once they started enforcing this whole, like you can't bring food in the building, we started eating outside, and we would eat in the parking lot, we would eat at the bus, which is fine. That's what we did at Drum Corps, except for the fact that it is winter time and sometimes the weather was bad. And then last year we ended up, toward the end of the season, our bus got a leak in it. So when the weather would be bad, we couldn't even sit on our bus to eat because it was raining inside of our bus. We got it fixed, by the way. It's not leaking anymore, thank goodness. It did take a long time to get fixed, though, to find it and fix it. But anyway, so that's kind of been an issue for us. I don't want to be that guard. I don't want to be that guard that's like, oh, you don't have enough options for us. We don't want to eat your concession stand food, because we're not like that. We really aren't. But, you know, we have students who need more options than what, first of all, more options. Second of all, cheaper options, you know, and there are a lot of those, like myself, I don't mind paying a lot extra for concession stand food if there's enough options that I can get what I actually need to be able to eat without having to take medicine. So anyway, that's my thoughts for today. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know how your guys' circuits handle it in the comment section. Bye.